Hello and welcome to your Manifest Money for Good Daily Rituals Workbook. So, rituals are essential to help you stay on top of your abundance and help you not just only reach that new vibration, but stabilize this new vibration. And I'm so excited to guide you into what I do for my daily rituals. Now, I want you to approach these rituals not as hard work or something that you have to do, but as daily time for you. Think about this. You spend time scrolling on Instagram, looking at what other people are doing, making dinner, cleaning, cooking, working, doing all these other things for others, right? Taking in content, in Netflix, focusing on what everyone else is doing. And you need to ask yourself, where are you taking time for you? More money, more wealth, more riches is going to come from developing yourself, which means actually setting aside time, if you need to, putting that time on your calendar to develop yourself. And so your daily rituals workbook is going to be your guidebook. So I encourage you to go ahead and print out the Manifest Money for Good Daily Rituals Workbook. Also, grab yourself a beautiful binder, a binder that you are going to enjoy working out of every day, maybe something that's aesthetically pleasing if you can, and get yourself some Post-it notes as well so you can tab out the important sections that you're going to need for your daily rituals and help you find where you're at. It's just going to make everything a lot easier. So the beginning of the ritual is setting up different ways of being, your level of vibration, your identity. You're essentially setting up the programming that you want. Now, if you've just started the program, fill it in as best as you can, but then as we actually move into the content, you'll be able to go back and add updates. That's also why it's so good that it's in a binder, because you can rewrite, update, and upgrade each page as you learn more about you and you learn about what it is that you want to accomplish and who it is that you want to be. So the beginning is about your programming, and then you're going to get into your daily ritual. So every day there's a page for your morning ritual and a page for your evening ritual. And I'm also going to be guiding you through how to stay on top of your mindset, how to gain awareness of your thoughts. And it's from what you find within that awareness that's going to help guide you through your weekly reprogramming session as well. So grab your book, put it all together. If you need to listen to this and then go put it together after, that's totally fine. Make sure you just jump at it and take action. The universe isn't responding to necessarily what we want or what we cross our fingers and hope for. It's responding to our energy. So right now you take the action. You find a dollar store to get a binder. You figure out how to use that printer you haven't used in 5 months or something like that. Take that inspired action, make it happen. So your morning sets you up for the rest of the day. I really cherish my morning rituals. My morning rituals were what changed my life even before I knew neurolinguistic programming and hypnosis. Just making sure I'm not looking at my phone. I'm not looking at anything else until my morning rituals are done. Again, the universe is responding to our energy. So if you wake up and you're looking at what everyone else is doing, what are you saying? You're saying, I prioritize everyone else's goals over my own. And if you're not putting your energy into you, into what you want to create, who is ever going to do that for you? So every morning when you wake up and right before you go to bed, you are going to create an excellent connection and communication to your subconscious. Right before you go to bed and right when you wake up, you're actually in more of an alpha brainwave state. So that's why your rituals at this time are essential. So going through your workbook, the very first thing we're going to talk about is planting a metaphysical seed. So how I see manifestation become created is thought is the basis of all things. Anything that you see started as a thought. The laptop that you're looking at, or the iPad or the phone that you're looking at, it was an idea in someone's head before it became something real. The car that you drive, whatever it is, it started off as a thought before it ever became real. And that's how your life is going to go as well. My business started off as a dream. The amount of money that I make started off as a dream. Okay. So how it works, in my opinion, is we have our dream, our goal. And when we have this vision for whatever it is that we want to make this vision crystal clear. So maybe you have a goal for making 10K a month. Make it clearer in your mind right now. I want you to think about, what will you see? What will you hear? What will you feel? What will you smell? What will you be experiencing? What tingles will be going through your body? And we're going to be going into that in the Manifest Money for Good course, but it's great to just start now. The clearer you get this vision, the more real your seed is. And the seed, when you plant it in the subconscious mind, it's my belief that the subconscious mind is connected to all that is. The subconscious mind is connected to infinite intelligence, to source. And when we have that vision, we're literally projecting it into physical reality, just like how a projector, like an office projector, projects an image onto the screen. You are projecting your image in your mind, in your subconscious, and it will become a physical reality, because as you do that and you attract the energy to it through your heart, through your good feelings, through your gratitude, through what we're going to be talking about with vibration, things are rearranging outside of what you can see, and it brings it into your life. And I've seen this in my own life. The office that I had, just seeing the sign on the office, the car that I drive, the house that I manifested, even the story of how the house popped up, how, I thought nothing was working, and then this one just popped up out of the blue and it had everything that I wanted. I know that it was the universe working on my behalf outside of what I could see, and then delivering it to me at the perfect moment. And it was because I was open to faith that it was created. It's also how I know that it doesn't matter what's happening in the world. It doesn't matter the economy. It doesn't matter coronavirus, whatever it is. None of those external circumstances can ever stop me from making money, because I am my own source of wealth. You are your own source of wealth. Money will flow to you through clients, or through, whatever it is you decide to sell, your book or whatever it is. But it doesn't come from that. It comes from your value and how you see yourself. So your metaphysical seed is your goal, your dream, your desire that you want to create. It's something specific. And when you imagine it, it excites you so much. You're not setting a goal based on what you think you can get. You're setting a goal that truly makes you feel in awe. It's that energy that's actually going to source you with the ideas, intuition, whatever it is that you need in order to achieve it. It's okay if your goal is big, so big that you don't actually know how you're going to achieve it, okay? When I set goals, I don't know how I'm going to achieve them. I just decide that I will, and that the how is going to show up for me. The ideas, the opportunities, the people that will help me, they will show up. I was called to become a coach because this is me reaching my highest potential. And the things that I want for my future, those are essentially energetic guidance that's leading me to what my next level of highest potential is. And our highest potential is immense. It's infinite. I'll probably never reach my highest potential, and you'll probably never reach your highest potential, because you have so much potential. But what I do know is you can reach a heck of a lot more than where you are now. So whatever you want wants you. Whatever you're seeking is seeking you. And this is also why it's so important to be grateful for your current skills, the current things that you're good at, what you like to do, what you enjoy to do. Because when you're grateful for the talents and the gifts that you already have, you are going to better use them to get to the next place, okay? These are your resources. So knowing that metaphysical seed, knowing that goal, getting clear on it, this is so essential. We're going to talk about it more in the program, but this is going to be something that you're taking into your rituals daily. Next, I want you to think about your why. So as a good person, it's a good thing that you attract more money. We're seeing in the world right now what happens when bad people have money. It's not good, right? It leads to control. It leads to abuse of power. It's just not good. But when good people have money, we can donate to causes. We can create change. We can completely upheave all of the old programming that has brought people down. So it's important that you knowing you're a good person and you knowing you intend to do good in the world, you attract more money so you can use it for yourself to live happily. You can be an example for other people, and also you can do more good. I donate thousands of dollars to charity. I grow a team and I'm able to pay them to do amazing work, and I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't have money, okay? But if I just say, hey, it's good for you to have money, the conscious mind is never going to believe it, because you've had years and years and years, probably decades of building up that having money is a bad thing. So what has really helped me is attaching a strong why to me having money. So what I want you to do right now, and fill this in your workbook, is think of more ways that you having more than enough money will create an impact that will allow you to create more good. So I want you to think about when you back your purpose with desire and love, think about what is your why in creating more money, okay? How will you having more money help positively impact you? Write that down. How is it going to impact you positively when you have more money? When I didn't have money, I was in scarcity. I couldn't be my best self. But having more than enough, I can be happy. I can be my true me, right? Money didn't change me. It just allowed me to be myself without being stressed out. How will you having more money positively impact your family? Will you be able to put them in better schools so they're better educated and they can actually do more good in the world? How is it going to impact your family for generations to come? How is it going to help your community? How is it going to help the people who look up to you? So if you need to, write these down after pausing the video if you need some time. And I'm going to share with you some of the reasons that I have backed myself earning more money. So I am a human, and of course, I want more than enough abundance for every other human. And because I'm a human, I can, of course, want that for myself too, right? Sometimes we bring ourselves out of the occasion when we say, I want to save the world. Best way to save the world, start with saving ourselves. Next, when I have money, I can make sure my family and my loved ones are supported no matter what. I can ensure I have more than enough for a comfortable, healthy, and happy retirement. Let's be real, if you're paying into a pension, who knows if that pension's even going to exist when you're retired? And, when you're at that age, you have to have resources to be able to comfortably take care of yourself. So, it's something that I'm always thinking about. I'm saving more than enough so I can make sure that I have enough for my entire life. And of course, enough for my children's life and hopefully even my children's life. I can be ready for anything because it's a tool, right? The more tools you have in your toolkit, the more you're ready for anything. So it's security, it's safety. It's safer for you to have more money than not. I can better dedicate myself to my life's work and do better work because I'm not stressed or in scarcity. I can tell you right now that I'm not stressed out or in scarcity around money, when I show up, my energy is completely different. When I make a video or a live stream or write an article, I get messages almost every day from people saying that my energy has uplifted them, okay? And so I had to take care of myself first and make sure that I can put myself in a good energy, which is feeding myself, clothing myself, having the things that I want, having space to take care of myself. That's the only way I can show up in a good energy. I can't show up in a good energy if I'm stretched thin, and neither should you. I can give to charities and donate to causes that are important and uplift the world. I can donate to these charities who are experts at what they do so that they can make the most out of the money that I get. And again, I need money to do that. I truly believe in my message and my work. I believe that everyone needs the subconscious tools that I teach. And of course, you want to believe in your message and your work. And so the more money I have, I can invest more in sharing my message and sharing work that truly helps people, whether that's paying for ads, having marketers, whatever that is. Money is a tool to help me share my message with more people. And I can be an example to other people, especially people who have lived experience like mine, that anything is possible. So I've had so many people reach out to me, whether it's people who've lived through abuse like I have, women of color, people who grew up in a single parent household. A lot of the time people in the situations think that it's hopeless to want to grow a dream or create massive abundance. And so through me doing what I do and building what I built, I get to show other people who've come through that same experience that anything is possible. I want you to stop for a second and